Today, I want to talk about why relationships become life sentences. A dog wags its tail. You don't stand in front of it and hope that one day, just one day, it'll stop wagging because you'd prefer that it didn't. A goat drops pellets. You don't enter a relationship with the goat hoping that your patience will change that. So why is it that people do that with people? Today, I am going to tell you something that will save you years of your life.
I already did that some time ago in this video here. And this is about every type of relationship.
Talked about even family members. It's not just romantic relationships. This is what happens with human relationships.
If you close your eyes now and think back, just like I told you in this video, watch that video. If you close your eyes and think about your relationships, you will see that people are who they are. You will see that people are just who they are. And we've got to accept people as who they are. Most people in relationship hell today entered there, started these relationships because they didn't quite understand the magnitude of the weight of what they were getting themselves into. Many believe that they will be able to manage through the relationships. They didn't quite get the magnitude of the burden that they were signing up for and how difficult the path would be. People actually believe that they can sway others into change, but this is so far from the truth. And do you know that even those attempts to change people, they actually worsen it? You must work counteractively. It has to be like programming, reprogramming. And reprogramming is never obvious when it's actually being effective.
Here is what nobody tells you about tolerance. You think it's a virtue in relationships. It is not. The more tolerant you are of misbehavior, and I'm talking about misbehavior over and over, repeated misbehavior. The more tolerant you are of misbehavior, the less motivation that person has to change. Your patience is literally working against you and telling them there is no need to change. But that is not even the most dangerous part. You cannot talk someone out of who they are. Nobody can talk us out of who we are. You cannot beg it. You can't beg it out of them. You can't love it out of them. And every time that I say these things about what you can do with other people, I want you to put yourself in that position as well. People cannot love you out of being who you are. And here is why. Because that thing that a person is doing, they're not doing it because they're just choosing to do it. That's why sometimes you do something and we're like, I wouldn't even have liked to do that. I didn't even mean to do that. It is because we've been programmed. Patterns have been embedded into us.
And this is why people can try to start things and they can see that they're not able to sustain it. This is why you see that people have tried for years. People have things that they've planned to do for years. They have journaled, but they are not able to sustain them because they haven't done a reprogramming. It is not always by choice. Reprogramming, mark that word.
And do you know what it actually takes to reprogram a person, to reprogram a human being? Stay with me because this changes everything. You see those people who always say that people can change, they fall into two categories. Exactly two categories. And once I tell you exactly who you've been listening to, you'll understand why you've been stuck. The people who like to talk about how people can change, they're of two categories. One, those who haven't been through relationship hell, and so they're viewing life through their own lighter situations. And two, those who have made a lifetime habit of ignoring the fact that only the truth sets us free. Relationships aren't hard. I need you to hear that. Relationships are not hard. The only reason they feel hard is because you are running corrupt software and you didn't even know you had downloaded it. The only way anything changes is by reprogramming it.
Even for yourself.
If you want to actually learn how to reprogram a person close to you, I can show you. I can show you what to do and without charging you, as long as you promise to do your own part. I'm going to leave the link in the description box under this video. And we do this without manipulating the other person.
And We don't do manipulative tactics. It's going to be all on your side. Because when you try to manipulate other people, it always backfires. People keep trying tactics. This is not abstract talk. And if you try to use tactics and manipulation on people, it will always backfire. This is the reason why people find themselves spinning and spinning in a hamster wheel and never having changes in their relationship because they're trying to do it backwards. They're trying to do it by trickery. They're trying to do it by bribery. They're trying to do it by psyching. It doesn't work. It could work for a little while and then it will backfire on you. You cannot manipulate another human being, it will backfire on you.
So here is what you do instead. Or before I go on, let me know in the comments if you see your own experience in what I'm saying so far. So right now, to start with, understand what you must do. You must stop doing discounted relationships because a discounted relationship will only ever give you a fraction of what it is that you actually want from that relationship or what you want from that person. The only question worth asking is, does this choice respect me? Does it show that I value myself? Because people and patterns are what relationships are made of. And you can only build something that values you when you can walk away from something that doesn't. Because let me tell you, good intentions do not create our relationships. You must know that by now. Your good intentions cannot. People, patterns, and programming are what relationships are always about. And without reprogramming, patterns persist. That's why the people I help every day, even after 1 to 5 years, 10 years, even after 20-something years, those patterns continue to persist. We can't think them out of it. We can't think ourselves out of it. Those things don't change. Reprogramming only is what changes people. Now, if this video sounds helpful to you, be sure to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, and let me know in the comments. And be kind enough to share it with that person that you know needs to hear this. And I'll see you in this next video with something that we shared with our attendees at our recently concluded matchmaking webinar about our matchmaking services.